Reader beware, you're in for 10 summertime scares. Is Matt's summer camp being taken over by an evil patch of poison ivy? Will Eric escape from his tank now that he's been turned into a fish? Can Tara help the terrified voice she hears inside a beautiful seashell? Find out in these 10 creepy Goosebumps short stories, perfect for reading around the campfire or under the covers. Hello, folks. Welcome back to my channel. This is your friendly neighborhood Goosebumps Homeboy 1982. And today, I'm here finally with another Goosebumps book review for you. And today, since it's summertime right now, I've decided I'll be focusing on some summertime Goosebumps books. And this one happens to be one of them. And this one is actually, it's more Tales to Give You Goosebumps. So it's the second book to the Tales to Give You Goosebumps series. And for those of you who are not very familiar with this series, basically you have 10 short stories, and they all revolve around a particular theme. And for this one, it is the summertime indeed, as you're probably guessed by looking at the front cover. I mean, look at these skeletons, And basically, you have Curly the skeleton telling story to that group of campers. And you have the full moon and the glittering stars in the sky, dark blue. Wow, it is so amazing. One of my favorite art covers from Tim Jacob is so beautiful, man. When I first saw this, I thought to myself, I have to read this book. I mean, look at this fire. It's amazing. So perhaps we should get to each and every story right now. So basically, I'm going to be reading the summary, and then I'll let you know about what I thought. So let's start right now. So I'll be reading from the Goosebumps fandom website. Just, sorry about this. My voice keeps cracking. I don't know why. So in case you're wondering, yes, it's from the Goosebumps fandom website. So this book opens up with the first story called The Werewolf's First Night. A boy joins a day camp which is rumored to have werewolves. Wow, I thought this short story was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty nice, especially with the whole werewolf, vibe. And I believe that Stein is really good when it comes to werewolf stories. Yes. Second, P.S. Don't write back. A boy receives a strange letter from his parents while at camp. This one I don't remember that much from it, but I thought it was good. It's a little it's a little scary. It's unsettling. You're at camp and then you basically, you expect to hear back from your parents, and then basically, yeah, you receive a very strange letter that you didn't expect, and you're like, what the heck is going on? What's everybody up to? Number 3, something fishy. A boy living in a hot apartment finds out that he can shrink down to the size of a fish. Yeah, this one was hilarious. It's basically that boy who likes fish basically has that big fish tank kind of thing, and basically he looks at his fish and so on, and it's hot. It's the middle of the summer, I believe, and it's scorching hot, and basically he would like to at some point, it's like he becomes a fish, so to speak. It was pretty funny. Number 1, 2, 3. Number 4, You Gotta Believe Me. A boy discovers aliens, but nobody believes him. This one was pretty good too, I believe. It's a little bit like, the book called The Girl Who Screamed Monster, right? It's basically about the same concept, where basically you want to be heard, you want to be believed, but nobody really believes you. I thought it was pretty nice. Then number 5, Suckers. 3 kids open a mysterious trunk that they found on the beach. Right, this one was pretty funny in a way. I didn't love it that much, but I thought it was pretty good. It was a little, silly, goofy, and so on. Number 6, Dr. Horror's House of Video. Yeah, this one is a very well-known one. A young horror fan visits a video store run by a strange man. awesome one, really one of my favorite ones. Definitely a lot in common with that other book called A Shocker on Shock Street. Really love Dr. Horse House of Video. It's very scary, unsettling. One of my favorite ones in the whole book. Then we have number 7, The Cat's Tale. A young girl is stalked by a black cat. This one's a little bit like Cry of the Cat in a way. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I love cat stories, so this one was nice, especially with the cat who keeps coming back and so on. It's pretty unsettling, but I loved it. Then we have number 8, Shell Shocker. A girl finds a seashell that strange voices can be heard from. Yeah, this one was pretty good, especially with the whole setting at the beach and that girl who follows the seashell's instructions and to that place. It was pretty good, especially the ending. Wow, that was scary. I still have chills thinking about it. Number 9, Poison Ivy. A young boy sent to a summer camp. Sorry about this. A young boy is sent to a summer camp, but the camp becomes overrun by monstrous poison ivy. I hate poison ivy. I mean, if you know what it is, it's not pleasant to be stung by it, but hopefully you'll be saved this summer. Yeah, and this one was pretty good in my opinion, especially with the whole like plan to get rid of it. I thought it was pretty good. And last but not least, number 10, The Spirit of the Harvest Moon. A girl staying in a lodge where the family discovers a mysterious legend of a spirit. This one I don't remember much from it, but I believe it's a little bit like a werewolf story in a way, but or something like that. I don't remember much from it. I'm sorry. There are some stories I just forgot about. But yeah, but overall, this book was pretty good. If I were to tell you about my favorite stories from it, maybe I'll go ahead and give you and let you know about my favorite ones. So my favorite ones are definitely Dr. Horse House of Video, The Cat's Tale, Shell Shocker, and yeah, the Spirit of the Harvest Moon. Yes. Oh yeah, I kind of remember a little bit from it. I guess it's a little good, I believe, but I can't really. I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place. It's just some stories I kind of slipped my mind. You know, when it is like when you read a short story, there's less character development and so on, so you can't really get your facts straight easily. But yeah, this more tales to give you goosebumps. If I were to rate this book on a scale from 1 to 10, I think I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, I believe. That definitely fit the bill. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, I think I'm reading another one currently. I mean, rereading, and I think it's even better. But yeah, this one is definitely a good fit for the summer. 8.5 out of 10 for me. It was a nice book. And if you haven't read it and you're wondering what you could read this summer, you're a little lazy with the hot days and so on, and you would still like to read a Goosebumps book, I definitely encourage you to read this one. To read these short stories. Basically, you could read even a short story a day, and you'd be done by in 10 days because they're very short too. But yes, you'd be done by 10 days since there are 10 stories in this book. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me for this book, and I enjoyed it, and I thought it was nice for what it was, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. What about you, folks? What do you think about this book? 10 more tales to give you goosebumps. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would really love to hear about your thoughts and views on this episode, on this book. Sorry, and make sure to basically check out other Goosebumps reviewers like Grayson and Michael, who have their own channels dedicated to Goosebumps. They're doing a very awesome job at reviewing these books, and I believe that they reviewed this one, if I'm not mistaken, and they did a very great job because these books are definitely worth your time. So 8.5 out of 10 for me for this book, More Tales to Give You Goosebumps. 8.5 out of 10. Alright, folks, this is it for this review. Thank you for having watched it, and I'll see you on the next review very soon, God willing. I'm going to try to do more summer things, but maybe I won't be here for a few weeks, but I'll try to get back on the game soon. In the meantime, folks, stay safe. Goodbye. Take care. This is Goosebumps Whole Boy 1982 for you signing off.